Okay, today's the day. Are we gonna show them? We're gonna show you guys Gracie's new trick. It's pretty good. Gimme paw. Gimme paw, yes! Good job, Gracie! Now we'll do it at this angle. Ready? Gimme paw. Gimme paw. Nice! Gracie, that's so good! You should be so proud of yourself. Yeah. So that is Gracie's new trick. She learned Gimme Paw, and we learned it in a really cool Okay, so I'm editing this video and I realized that I really screwed it up bad by accidentally putting slow motion on. So I'm gonna fill you in real quick with what I wanted to say. So Gracie got to learn Gimme Paw in a really cool way, like a technique I would never even think to do. So I am a part of Wag Nation, which is another Susan Garret program. And it's actually very affordable. It's like $10 a month. And you learn all kinds of different tricks. And so Gimme Paw is one of those tricks. And really, I barely scratched the surface of this program because that's the main trick that I really wanted to teach Bella. So how I taught Lily Gimme Paw was I would just gently grab her paw, and she over time just caught on and just started offering me her paw. Well, that technique was not working with Bella, and I knew for a fact it was not going to work with Gracie either. She's too timid. She would not appreciate me just grabbing her leg or her paw, no matter how gentle I am. So I knew that wasn't going to work. The only other technique I had heard of was you have the dog sitting, and then you take a treat and you kind of like lure their body to kind of lean to one side so that they eventually like pick up one leg. That was just way too weird to me. So I was not about to even attempt that. So I joined Wag Nation and I was like, that's it. I want to see how Susan teaches it. So I'm not going to go into big detail on that only because it is a paid program and I haven't seen her talk about how she teaches it like on her YouTube channel, just like freely. So essentially you're going to use paw targets. So I used a small like cleaning towel, probably about a little bit larger than like a dish rag, and I put that on the floor, and basically Gracie learned every time she would step on it with just her two front paws, she would get a treat. So eventually with this towel, she would just, as soon as I put it on the floor, she would run, she would step on it, she would get a treat. Then I would fold the towel up just to make it smaller, because eventually we're gonna phase out the towel. So she would just keep stepping on the towel. Now Gracie's sensitive, so every time I folded it up, it was like a new challenge for her. When I did this with Bella, she was totally okay with me folding the towel and making it smaller. But with Gracie, it took a little more time. So, but eventually she got there. So I would fold the towel like as small as I could. And then eventually I would start to hold it in my hand. But I would keep my hand lower to the ground. I'm also dog sitting right now. And this one is not, she's not happy that I'm not throwing her ball right now. I know. So I'd get the towel then in my hand. And so she would start to paw at the towel in my hand, not really realizing, I don't think that it was like my hand really. And then eventually I would just phase the towel off of my hand. So I'm not gonna go into like really good detail on it, like, and actually show you guys the steps and how we progress, only because it is a paid program. So if you really want to get like better detail, you really like seriously consider joining Wag Nation, because it's a really good program, and Susan will go into much deeper detail onto how you can specifically paw target like the left paw and the right paw and stuff like that. For me, I was just happy with any paw Gracie would like to offer me. I would be absolutely thrilled with that. So like, I'm good with where we're at right now. And I'm just gonna note real quick too, I feel like I bring Susan up quite often recently, so I'm not a part of her team at all. Nobody's reached out and asked me to talk about any of these programs she's in. It's just, I've been in quite a few of her programs now, and like everything she does just works. Like, it's fun for the dog, it's fun for me, like nobody's getting frustrated. So like when I find something that's working really well and is effective, I'm gonna share it with you guys. Okay, back to the regular video now. All right, so that's it. I'm honestly, guys, like Gracie is not the easiest dog to train. For any of those of you who are new to this channel, she is one of our rescue dogs. She was used for breeding in the past. We don't have much more on her story, but she came to us very broken. Like, she did not know anything. Even like her physical condition, her hair was not long. It was very like brittle and dry. She's just come a long way. And sometimes when we train, you'll hear people talk about dogs deflating. And she is one of those dogs. So if she doesn't get something right, like on the first couple tries, no matter how happy I try to make it, she'll deflate, and like she doesn't want to try anymore. She'll just like run out of the room or just go somewhere else. It's like she just becomes like this different dog. She almost acts kind of scared too. So I have learned I have to keep training sessions very short and sweet and happy with Gracie. You are not going to steal this treat from me, you. So to teach her give me paw, this is a dog that would not appreciate me like just reaching out and like grabbing her leg. So this training technique was really incredible. She picked up on putting her paws on the target on the floor pretty fast, but once I transitioned it to my hand, it did take a little more time. Once she got it, then it clicked and she just kept going. Then we made progress really fast. And then like the night she finally did gimme paw with just my hand, like I swear to God, I almost cried. I was so excited for her. So that is our spiel on Gracie's new trick. Hey, I want to see this one more time. Gimme paw. Nice! Awesome job, Gracie! You are such a good girl. Yes, and you should be so proud of yourself. That's a good trick. Yes, it's a good trick to learn. All right, guys, we are signing out now. We will see you in the next video. Bye!